Hello there, you're watching Leadership TV News. I am Cynthia Onwado. Here are the news headlines. FG plans pay-as-you-go model for electricity sector. DHQ denies reports of bandit leader Turji's surrender. OAU student commits suicide after failing exam. Ex-Lawmaker slams FG over KWAM 1's airport ambassador role. And on sports, NUJFCT football tournament kicks off August 18. Thanks for joining us. Here is the news in detail. The federal government has announced that it is working on introducing a pay-as-you-go system for electricity consumption as part of plans to phase out government-funded subsidies in the power sector. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, disclosed this on Thursday at a media briefing in Abuja. Edun explained that the transition will take effect after the government clears the outstanding 4 trillion naira owed to investors in the sector, a move aimed at fully deregulating the industry. Going forward, the program is designed to ensure increased collections and a pay-as-you-go approach that doesn't leave government with a bill to pay, he said. The minister also revealed that revenue allocation to states has risen sharply from 2.1 trillion naira to over 7 trillion naira in the year's first half. The figure includes monthly revenues, 1.8% of GDPs, and backlogs of unpaid statutory allocations. He stressed that the government will avoid power purchase agreements that place long-term financial burdens on the treasury, replacing them with investments where private players generate and sell power without passing losses to the government. The defense headquarters has debunked reports that the notorious bandit leader Bello Turji has surrendered to the military. Turji, who operates mainly in Zamfara and Sokoto states, is accused of masterminding several deadly attacks in the northwest. Recent media reports claimed he has laid down his arms and freed 32 kidnapped victims following a peace initiative led by Islamic clerics in Zamfara state. However, speaking at the media briefing in Abuja, the Director of Defense Media Operations, Major General Marcus Kange, said the claims were false. Kange also dismissed allegations of extrajudicial killings by troops in the southeast, insisting the Nigerian military does not engage in indiscriminate violence. He accused Amnesty International of publishing misleading reports, stressing that the military is not engaged in any extrajudicial killing in the southeast. On recent protests by some retired military personnel, Kangi said the Military Pensions Board, in collaboration with the Chief of Accounts and Budget at Defense Headquarters and the Minister of Finance, had addressed the matter. The tragedy has occurred in Ejibo, Ogun State, where a student of Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, took his own life following the release of examination results. The student, identified as Ajibola Ibitayo, was a second-year dentistry student who reportedly became distraught after discovering he would have to repeat the year, having also repeated the same class in the previous session. According to the university's public relations officer, Abiodun Olariwaju, Ibitayo allegedly injected himself at his parents' home. His father is said to be a medical doctor. In a statement, the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Adebayo Simon Bamire, expressed deep sorrow over the incident and appealed to parents to help their children understand that temporary setbacks are part of life's journey, not the end of it. He encouraged students to see failure as an opportunity to redirect their path towards future success. He prayed for comfort for the deceased family, the Faculty of Dentistry, and the university community. A former member of the House of Representatives, Dachong Bagos, has criticized the federal government's decision to name Fuji musician Wasiu Ayinde, popularly known as KWAM 1, as an airport security protocol ambassador. Speaking on Channels Television's The Morning Brief, Bagos warned the move could set a dangerous precedent by rewarding disruptive behavior. He said, "With all the drama, now he is an ambassador, meaning everybody will start moving with the flask, do drama to become an ambassador. No matter the explanation, the perception of Nigerians is that it is entirely wrong." Bagos also faulted the reported consideration of Comfort Emansin, the Ibom Air passenger who allegedly assaulted a flight attendant and clashed his security personnel for a similar role, saying it could normalize unruly behavior on aircraft. The ex-lawmaker urged the federal government to focus on proper passenger sensitization and reviewing airport security procedures rather than symbolic appointments. Now to sports news. The third edition of the Nigerian Union of Journalists NUJ FCT football tournament will kick off on Monday, August 18 at the Area 3 football pitch and Area 10 Old Parade Ground in Abuja. Fixtures for the knockout format competition, which will be held at the NUJ Council in Utako, were unveiled after the official draw, which saw 12 teams divided into two groups. Group A features the Federal High Court, the Nigeria Customs Service, the NDLEA, the Nigerian Medical Association, the Federal Road Safety Corps, and the Nigerian Police Force. Group B includes the Nigerian Army, AIBEN, NUJ, Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Nigerian Immigration Service, and the Nigerian Air Force. The top two teams from each group will advance to the semi-finals on August 21st, with the third place match scheduled for August 27th, or rather 22nd, and the grand finale on August 23rd. NUJ FCT chairperson Grace Ike urged teams to play in the spirit of sportsmanship, while Council Secretary Jide Oyekunle reminded participants to provide evidence for any protest or allegation. That's all the news we have for you on Leadership TV. For more of our news stories, you can log on to our website www.leadership.ng. Thanks for watching.
Be part of our brand. Leadership for God and country. Be part of our